Love is in you, happiness is in you, everything is in you. Hi everyone, I come with today's video to share something with you that potentially could change your life. I share with you something in this video that would save you a lot of years of searching, because your soul is searching for the truth, right? For the truth, but also how to live the best life that you can live without all of the nonsense that going on around us, and how to minimize this everything, so then we have this beautiful focus in our life. Because remember or reminder, focus, it's your currency. Focus, it's everything, guys. Your focus, it's everything. Social media in general, everyone is fighting for your focus. Why? Because focus is your powerful currency, and through your focus you can shape this reality as well as shape others people reality and what we see in everyday life situation. Everything that we see in 3D that has been already created comes from our head first, and then is reflected, projected onto what we see, onto what we can actually observe. So everyone is fighting for your attention, including myself. But me, the big difference here is that I fight for your attention in a way that you can actually benefit from my videos and change your life and implement the knowledge that I am giving you. And I am constantly trying to simplify everything, the knowledge that I know, so then it's easier understood, because we are overloaded with information every single day. But yes, oh my god, this video is supposed to be very quick. Let's go, seriously. If you are new to my channel, I am Karolina, Slavic Muslima. I am Polish revert, Polish Muslim, but this is just one identity about who I am as a person and who I am and what this channel is about. This channel is about personal growth, and I share my knowledge with you through my own problems, obstacles, experiences in life. And as I go along with my journey, I share the knowledge with you, so then you can implement that in your life and we all can grow. Because I have realized so many things, and how to select all of this information that is circulating every single day, so then we can have the best reality instead of wasting our time, because we have limited time on this planet in this 3D reality. We don't want to waste it, right, on unnecessary drama. We just want to have a peace, because ultimately it is all about peace of mind, peace in your head, cutting all of the noise, the distraction, because the distraction is real, the distraction is intentional, because as I said before, there is a fight going on for your attention. The thing is this, guys, I need to be honest with you. And of course, I know that many of you know already, but the amount of bullshit that is circulating, oh my god, it's scary, and to the point now that it takes a lot of sometimes mental effort to actually distinguish, know what is true and what is an illusion, what is not true. And it's scary. It scares me as well, because every information will influence the thought processes, and it will stay in your head, and this information will shape your reality without sometimes you knowing this consciously. Your perception, your mindset is definitely shaping your reality, and we can see this in our physical reality, 3D. I want to talk about matrix a little bit as well. What is matrix? It's the 3D representation of what is in our head, how we view this life, our mindset, and then we can see this in physical reality. This is what the matrix is. And why? Why do I talk about this today? Because I want to raise awareness, because we are living through our routine every single day on some specific programs that were imprinted from the childhood, and someone had a big interest to program us in a specific way. Therefore, the matrix, it's going on and on and on and on and on. And matrix has been designed, specifically designed for us, so that we will never ever be able to wake up from it. This is the trick. This is how they flipping tricked us, you know? But there is a way and formula to come out from it and see see everything for what it is. And I am happy that a lot of people can already see what's going on, which is beautiful. But again, we have to cut the noise, cut the distraction. It is your responsibility. It is your responsibility in order for you and for myself to have the best life that we can have, and to change it, because everything starts from us first. But without the awareness, there is not much that we can change. And again, we are not giving our powers away, because we are the powerful human beings, because our perception is so powerful, our focus is so powerful. We are allowing for the version of the matrix to exist through our focus, guys, through our focus. They want us to be distracted. This is what it is all about. The more information circulating, the more distracted you get. You cannot go to the level of your consciousness, to have that ability to consciously select where your focus is going. So everything is about focus. And we all do know that we live in a matrix, right? But the problem with all of this is that the matrix has been designed in a way for us to be able to wake up and to shape our reality, because every single one of us is able to shape our individual reality through our projection, perception, and the mindset shift. But when we give the powers away to them, saying, okay, yes, I understand that matrix is our 3D representation of this reality, but then what can I do? That's the wrong way of thinking, because you're giving your powers away. Voluntarily, you're giving your powers away. But there is a good news, and the good news is that we can shape our reality through the awareness and how to change it, so we are not stuck in the loop. It's to use that awareness to change our perception, the way we think, and the gateway of the new reality starts from the present moment and from your own self, from the position I am a powerful individual that has all autonomy to change and reshape the reality. That's the thing. But they want you to believe that you don't have any power. And this bullshit is finishing now, because people have enough all over the globe. And I do have enough as well. But that's why I create these videos. So the nature of this design of this matrix is for us to never ever wake up. This is the nature. This is the nature of that design. Design has been shaped through our mindset, through our conditioning from a very young age. So then the cycle repeats. But then there is a glitch. There are glitches all over the world happening, and we all do have the power to shape it differently through our awareness, through our projection. And this is what it is when we actually take the full responsibility for that. From the school system, you was conditioned to believe that you cannot be someone else, that you have to play this role that they gave you, which is simply not true. But God Almighty gave you soul, and He is the highest. He is the highest. He gave you soul. He gave you all of the desires. He gave you consciousness. We have been gifted, subhanallah, from our Creator we have been gifted with our consciousness. So we can be awakened, and we can shape our reality the way we want. And this has been given to you. You have all of the right for this. No one has to give you any permission. That's the difference here. But if you don't believe in that, then that is the problem. Ask yourself why you don't believe that you can create your reality the way you want to create your reality. Because of the system. The system has been already created, yes, but everything starts from you, and that's it. That is the truth. That is the truth. Well, I'm sorry to say that I wish everything could have been differently. But unfortunately or fortunately, we are being squeezed to the point that we actually have to take the full responsibility, accountability for our life, for ourselves, and who we are representing as a human beings. Funny thing is that we cannot run away from this anymore. And as much as I would like to say something else, we cannot run away from this anymore. Because we can fall asleep and go back to this cycle. But your soul knows. Your soul knows that the purpose, that your individual purpose is for something else. Deep down, you know. And it's not gonna get any easier. It's not gonna get any easier, guys. It's not gonna get any easier anymore. Why? Because the current situation, it's coming to a point where we have to choose. And not choosing, it's also choosing. It's not that I have came up with this in a dream or I am delusional. No. This is what it is now. The sooner you realize that, the sooner you start living your best life and actually realizing that you are a powerful being, the easier and faster it will be for you, because it's inevitable. You know what I mean. We cannot run away anymore. I am a consciousness. Therefore, I can choose, and that's it. From that position, don't overthink that you have to change a system. Don't overthink that way. It's gonna be mentally too much for you to handle. The best, the fastest, the easiest way is to realize that I am a powerful human being, that I can choose my reality, and I am acting from a present moment of I am consciousness. And I can choose. That's it. It cannot get any simpler than this. It cannot get any simpler than this, and that's the best formula for now to start with. You know, this 3D materialistic world, usually it's from a mental position, from a mental construct, from a logical standpoint. But we do have a soul. We can sense energy, but we cannot see it. So this is something that cannot be measured. People were trying to measure soul from a different sort of experiments, but because this soul and your consciousness and you as an essence, as a beautiful human being inside of you, inside of your body, you cannot measure that, because this is not a mental thing. You can feel it because you cannot explain it like this. You can try to explain with words, but it's not that position. It's not from that position to understand. The way you have been created, it's the perfect way. Trying to understand that from a mental position, it's going to be very hard. That's why I try to use example from an energetical perspective, so then we can visualize it better, because this is what it is actually. Your soul doesn't belong to material field 3D. Listen to this. All of these past experiences, your worries, what did they say? What did she say? What did he say? What they said? All of this from your past is in your head, but it doesn't exist in a present moment. All of your worries from your past, what she said, what he said, it doesn't exist. In fact, in a present moment. This is the point where you can choose your reality, you can choose your thoughts. That's why many people practice meditation, being in the present moment. It doesn't need to have any religious intonation into that. It's just slowing down and just being in the present moment and observing your thoughts. This is where the new reality can be created, and this is where you can choose what sort of information you want to have in your head, and therefore project that onto your reality. It is pretty cool if you think about it. It is pretty cool. Another thing that I want to mention is that everything is, how to say it, I will try to use my words, but again, it is about feeling. When you try to understand from a position of feeling, it's easier to digest. But I will use my words to describe. Everything is in you. For example, if you are looking for a love, your love is already inside you to give to other people. And we are social animals, of course, so we are looking for a connection with other people, and we want to feel good and have that human connection experience, right? But everything is in you. In fact, you don't have to look for it. You can share with other people, because everything is in you, because God Almighty already gave us this all. And the love that you are looking for is actually in yourself. But Matrix was designed in a way so that you think that there is something outside, that we are searching for love from outside, which is not true, because it's in you. We were growing up in a false belief that we have to get permission from someone in order to get something, or that we are never enough for something to accept, but in fact everything is in you available and in the present moment, right here, right now, and everything starts from your conscious self. Love is in you, happiness is in you, everything is in you. This is a beautiful gift that God Almighty gave us, and is in you already, here now, in you. You don't have to look for this outside. You can give yourself everything, but also when you are looking for a validation from other people from outside, you are looking for validation. No one needs to validate you. I'm telling you, no one needs to validate you, how good, how smart, how beautiful you are. You can validate yourself. That's it. I don't need validation. It's crazy because from the very young age I was exposed and experienced that people were not validating me. There was always something, and I couldn't understand what sort of nonsense. Why these people have these problems, and like what? What's going on here? My point is that you are a powerful being. Everything starts from you, from yourself. Because I know who I am, I don't need anyone to tell me who I am. Because I know who I am. If you don't know who you are, then of course you're going to be looking for someone to tell you who you are. So again, in this video, I just want to raise awareness about that you are a conscious being, that you are shaping your reality every day, and you have the power to shape your reality through your conscious mind every single day, and the gateway is the present moment. And what is this matrix all about? And that it's coming to the point that we have to choose. Once you choose that path, finally it will be your path. It will be your path. And don't worry about how, when. Don't worry about this. Don't you worry. I promise you, the energy will be so different. And I hope that you guys are well, keeping yourself less distracted and more aware, awakened. And I wish you all the best as always, and see you next time. Bye. Look after yourself.